Now then, Kev, you good? Gutted about Goblin's PS2. Hopefully he'll fix it. But he's finished now, so I'll jump on. Right, there's my new truck. Just customizing this beast, see what I can get out of this. Yeah, he'll say, yeah, he will. I don't doubt him. Oh, damn, I've got a bloody logging truck. I didn't realise I had a logging truck. Now then, Gareth, how are we doing? I don't need the logging truck right now. This was a mistake. Truck storage. No. Truck store. Can I buy? Oh, I've got no money. I need to find my other truck. Where is it? Global map. I think it's in the Black River. GMC, there it is. I need to recall this truck because I need to use this truck. Yeah, he is pretty savvy. Like, well, he tinkers with all sorts, doesn't he? Kind of. I mean, I'm a tinkerer too, but yeah, he should fix the PS2. I mean, it's just a case of fault finding, cleaning it. I'm sure he's got a multimeter just to trace it down. Oh, Gareth, I'm tired too, mate. I didn't get to sleep till like 1 o'clock this morning, and then I was up at 7 for work. Although I had an easy shift. I turn up and work what I want, me. That's my problem. Global map. Right, I need to go back through a loading screen, so I apologise about that aspect. But it has to happen, unfortunately. I've got a few little tasks to do, and I need more than one truck, really. I don't know. In fact, I'll check my tasks once this loads up and see which ones I can do next before I start going through more loading screens. Come on, game load. Yes, Kev, same. Yes, you know how it is. Truck storage. Deploy. That'll do. Where's the map? Oh no, don't need the map yet. Customize. Got the best engine, got suspension. Yes, I want the off-road tyres now. So let's get some off-road tyres on it. I was fast asleep. Then I was awake. Lime was, yeah, I've noticed that as well, that the mornings are getting lighter slowly but surely. Oh yes, better tyres. I think those UODs there are better, aren't they? Nice chunky ones. Yeah, we're going to go for the chunky tyres and sell the all-terrains, so I won't use them anymore. See you later, alligator. Engageable, got the snorkel. There's no real bits that I can modify on it, really. Frame add-ons. Right, this is the bit I need to figure out. I'm thinking the flatbed and the crane would be the best option because they're pretty much the best choices, really. So where's the crane? Loading crane. Yeah, we're going to go that and then drive down, I think, into the next map. So leave garage, check my quests. Out with the old, what's that? Construction rig trailer to the drilling site. So where's the trailer? So the trailer's in Drummond Island, so I need to get that. Semi-trailer. Oh, I know. This makes sense then. So if I go, if that's in Drummond, I've got a truck in Drummond, right? There we go. I've got a truck there. Yeah, I think that should make sense. Global map. I'm on the wrong bloody thing here. Right. Map. Global. Drummond. The White Western Star. Another loading screen, I'm sorry. Oh, no way, Gareth. Someone beat you on a game you had a bid on. What game was it? I hope it weren't a rare one that you lost out last minute on. Right. I get a feeling that I'm not going to be able to maneuver that trailer with this truck, but we'll try. House of Ashes, is that PS5 game? One of those Dark Pictures games, is it? Or am I thinking Man of Medan or something? I've not heard of House of Ashes. Right, if I can attach that, that's ideal. Can't attach that trailer. Right, I've got the wrong setup for that truck. I need the next saddle. I've got the saddle low, I need the saddle high. Similar to another, yeah, I thought it was that one. Right, so I've got the wrong truck for that task. Let me just see what other ones there is a second before I start dipping into them. Smithfield Dam, bricks, planks, fuel. You know what, we're going to do that one. So yeah, I'm going to go through a loading screen again, I think. Smithfield Dam. Yeah, because then I'll have a couple of trucks there. So we're gonna go through one more loading screen. I'm sorry. It's just a pain in the arse, I know. Yeah, so there we go. We're going to go through a loading screen. So we need bricks, which are there, planks, which are there, and fuel, which is there. Yeah, we're going to make light work of this one. Alright, sorry about the loading screen again, but we are going to do this quest, because I feel like if I do the one where I need to change trucks around and drive all the way down, I'm defeating the object. Let's just get the smaller ones done first before the bigger ones. Mostly because that big one I did last night? No, yeah, last night and earlier took hours to do. So this one's a smaller mission. Now then, Parky, how are we doing? You did ask if I was going to come on again. I wasn't originally going to, but Retro Goblin's live stream ended abruptly when his PlayStation 2 died. So I've got a bit more time now, so let's go for it. This quest, I should be able to do most of this without having to use the map. I've kind of memorized where I need to go and the directions to go, if that makes sense. I'm on this map too. Yes, Jim and Dana. Jim and Dana? Oh, yeah, I hope I've got that right. This map's great. I mean, I know it's Michigan's the first set of maps in it, but they're nice and chill, and then it starts getting slowly more difficult. Like Alaska, it's not super hard Alaska, but it's a step up in difficulty to this, and then Tamia, the Russian map, that's just insanely difficult. Jim's okay. Jim or James? Jim okay? I'll just call you Jim, it's shorter and easier for me to say when I'm looking at comments and such. I'm trying to do live work, but I'm a pain in the butt. PS5 live streaming, it's not as easy as PS4 as far as I'm aware. Alright, let's get that loaded up with fuel, boom, boom. Let's get out of here. Steal some fuel from the fuel station while we're at it. How do I go live? Is that what you mean there? On PS4 you just press the share button in the top left of the side of the controller. Yeah, left side of the controller, if that's what you mean. PS5, I've no idea. I don't recall doing a live on PS5 before. Hi, Spider-Man guy. How we doing, Spider-Man guy? Oh, I'm talking to Parky. Sorry, Jim. PlayStation's chat here doesn't make some of that obvious love like that. So. It won't be long till summer, right? And I don't have to wear fluffy clothes in the house because I'm too cheap to put the heating on. Some damage already by tiny little pebbles in the road, but we'll keep going. Now, the only problem I've got with this truck is it doesn't have four-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, so I'm going to have to make do with trying not to go too deep in this. Shouldn't be too much of a problem with these big ass tyres though, right? I found them, yeah, it's two-factor authentication as far as I'm aware with having YouTube PlayStation and such. I think you have to just put the details in, accept the fee, basically. After that, I think it's pretty straightforward. I think, anyway, don't put it. Like I say, I'm just doing it on PS4, it's easy to double. Fee? What, is wanting you to pay? No, there's something not right there, you shouldn't have to pay. There's definitely something not right there if it's asking for money. Right, fuel, so I'm pretty sure it's just a simple case of go out that way again, down, follow it to there. But I've got two loads to get from there, so I'm going to buy a trailer to drag it all in one. Right, that's easy enough to do. One thing I like on this game is if you've got like the horn of this truck should blow that fence over, watch. I love that shit. Don't ask me why, but it's a simple thing that makes me chuckle. Destroying fences with the power of the horn. It must be with the horn to blow a fence over like that. Don't tip, don't tip, don't tip. Go. Anyways, I now have 2 will be less than that. Wow, what's making you sell your collection, Spider-Man? Is this something you're not bothered to keep anymore, or you got your plans on like getting something else in the place? Like, I don't know, like more modern stuff, for example. Phone number verified. Does that mean do you not need to accept like on an email or something? I'm not much good at giving direction with technical things like this. If I had it in front of me, I'd probably be able to sort it, but obviously we don't. Yeah, I totally get that, Spider-Man. I was doing that. Been doing that recently. I've been slugging off. Where the hell? Why is it telling me to go over there? Hang on. What's on that trailer? So that's wood. And I can get wood, concrete from there. What's in there? This one then? Hang on, bear with me. Bricks. Right, so I need the wood, so I'm gonna go and collect that trailer first then. That would make more sense, and I'm sure it said there were 2 on it, right? Yeah, there's 2. That's fine. We're golden. Sound here. Yeah, I've been selling off some of like games that I've not been that interested, like Wii games. I've got them digitally on the Wii U, for example, so I've just been selling off crap that doesn't interest me too. Kind of therapeutic, in it, when you get rid of stuff that you just feel like you're hoarding stuff that hasn't, you know, if you have no interest to it. Both consoles, the PS2 and PS3. Yeah, PS1 and PS3 for me personally, but I've been saying just get rid of the stuff that don't do it for you. Just a therapeutic thing. Some great games on PS2 and PS3. So PS2 years ago, I miss some of the games that's on there. Yeah, there is some good games, but to be fair, like anything, there's some lemons as well. But thankfully for me, well, not thankfully for me, but there's a lot, you know, the PS2 games they re-released on PS3 as part of those collections. I've got all of those collections now, so the ones I wanted to play I've now got, with the exception of like 1 or 2 other games like Suikoden, which I've got. It's just the Shadow Hearts games I want to get again for the collection, and then I'm done in regards to PS2 stuff. And I just, I have no nostalgia for PS2, do you know what I mean? Oh god, I've turned my truck off by the way. Where do you sell your games anyway? Spider-Man, I sell them, to be fair, I sell some on Vinted, or I just trade them in if the games that seem to be quite hard to sell. Like, say the Wii games I had like Mario Kart and stuff, and every Tom, Dick and Harry's got a copy of Mario Kart on Wii, haven't they? And they're a hard sell, whereas CEX give decent values on it, so I was just like, yeah, I'll just take it. But yeah, Vinted or eBay seems to be a good place to sell stuff. Vinted especially as of late. Right, we've got the wood. I just need the bricks. Let's go. Do you like the PS3 controller? I don't mind the PS3 controller. The plastic does feel quite flimsy though, and they're not exactly well built, and a bit small for the hands. And I know a lot of people didn't like the domed sticks and the curved inwards triggers, which were just a bit of a weird design. I don't mind them though, but that's just me. But the Retro Fighters PS3 controllers are really good. Like, they're really solid and better design, which is mad when you've got a third-party company designing things better than the original company, right? Yeah, how you doing, mate? PS3 controller just feels really like the plastic is like too thin. I feel like if you twist it a little bit in your hand, it creaks a lot, and then you feel like you could break it really easy. Best thing about the PS3 though was the sticks. They were them Hall effect sticks, so you never got stick drift on the PS3. Oh shite! I've gone wrong way. I know what I'll do to fix this issue. Just detach the trailer here. Don't need to take that with me a second. I need to go around the back of the building. Look, fence over as well. Trading the games that have less. Each of the games that work. That's it, mate. Yeah, exactly that. Spider-Man. Yeah, there's some games that, even if, like, say for example, like the Mario Kart game, like I was on. Sorry, I've got an itch on my back. Yeah, like CEX might sell it for say 15 quid, but they'll give you 8 quid on trade for it. But there's no chance in hell I could sell that online for 15 quid. Nobody's buying it, because everyone's already got it. Everyone that wants it's got it. Hence why you go into a CEX and they've got 20 plus copies of it. But yeah, the hard sells like that, I'll just trade in. Anything that I know I can sell easily enough, that's gone. Basically, if I'm trying to sell something, if I've still got it, if I list it and I've still got it a week later, then I trade it in. I don't want to sit on things. If I can sell something and it's gone within a week, spot on. My cat loves gaming too. She always sits in the bar and plays. Oh, my cat just likes trashing the house while I sit and game. That's why I game upstairs now, because I'm away from the little bit. It's just a bit of an attention whore, really. Like FIFA games, trade them. Well, yeah, more often than not, Parky, the cases that FIFAs are in are worth more than the game. So if I pick them up, if I ever see them at charity shops and they're like 10, 20p or something stupid like that, I'll actually buy them, and then when I walk out the shop I'll chuck the disc and the paperwork in the bin and just keep the cases for replacements. Maybe one day, because of things like that, FIFA will be rare. Do you know what I mean? The amount of people that chuck them away. Or it's like the PS1 games, what is it, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and Weakest Link, and those dancing stage games. You see them online for £1. You buy them because the cases are worth about £5. Keep the case, chuck the inlay in the game. We'll make them rare at some point. Yeah, believe it or not, some FIFA games are worth quite a bit of money. Like FIFA 2005 on PS1's worth a bit of money. What is it? FIFA 2014 on PS2's worth a bit of money. FIFA 2019 on PS3's worth a fair bit. And I think the last FIFA, what was it, 22? 23? That's worth a little bit for some ungodly known reason, like, but I mean, I ain't paying money for FIFA, especially the old ones anyway. Nearly there, this quest is nearly done. Go for it. Straight through the mud again. Yeah, I think it's FIFA 23 is worth quite a few quid. Strangely, I think it's because it's the last FIFA that it's got some value, which is just crazy if you ask me. I mean, I can't really make comments on paying money for expensive values for football games, can I? What were it, 98 quid for Gold Storm on PS1 I paid. But games are hard to sell online anyway. Common stuff, mate, like obviously like your sports titles, they're hard to sell and no one buying them. Common like Mario Kart on the Wii Sports, Wii Sports Resort. You can sell them online, but you tend to not get what you want for them. You probably get less than you could trade in, which is daft. I know it might sound daft. I'm just saying, like Mario Kart for the Wii. I think CEX give you like £7 voucher for it on a trade-in. You'd be lucky to sell it for a £5 privately. Just nobody wants it because everybody who does want it has already got it. But then I guess some people do still want it because the prices are going up at the minute on the Wii. So what do I know? It's just sometimes you find games are harder to sell than others. Yeah, WWE games can be quite hard to sell, yeah, for sure. Yes, we're level 11. Next quest, Felagosi. Yeah, I used to give you £5 voucher, I must have gone up. Yeah, sounds about right. Delivered to the quarry. Concrete slab and service parts. So the slab's there. Where's the service parts? Right, let's accept that, and then we can find the service part. I think that's the service parts in there. Service spare parts, yeah, ideal. So what we're going to do is we're going to drive the truck to there, ditch the trailer here, drive on up, get the parts, come back, get the trailer, go down here, get the said concrete slabs there, and then make our way into the quarry to drop it off. What's on that trailer there? Service parts. Now would that probably make more sense to not bother going back up there then, right? I'd be doubling back doing that. So if I just come down here, the service parts there's 2 of them and they're already on a trailer. Yeah, what we're going to do is I'm going to, rather than doubling back, I'll come to there, drive down here, get rid of my trailer I've currently got, sell it there, get the slab, collect that trailer, then go to the quarry. That would make more sense, I think. We'll just do that. Now then, Ducky, how are we doing? Good to see you in again. How's your evening treating you? Good, thanks, mate. Finished the plat today, which is nice. Oh, you got the plat today, did you, on this? Congrats, mate. How many hours did it take you? Because I'm not really paying too much mind for my time wise. I'm just using trucks this time around that I never used last time, so I'm concentrating more on that. I mean, if I do it in less than 150 hours, I could probably say that's good going, really, right? Movie time games on PS2 and such. Also hard to sell. Yeah, a lot of those movie tie-in games are pretty bad, although some of them are going up a little bit these days, I've noticed. Like the Spider-Man, you know, like the X-Men and the Spider-Man ones, they tend to be going up. I'm sure I saw another one. Transformers, I'm thinking. Could be wrong. But I don't know a massive amount on PS2. I tend to steer clear a bit. Come on, I'm stuck with this one. Not sure hours, I think about 250. See, there's a good amount of gameplay, right, isn't it? 250 hours out of the game. Yeah, Toy Story 2, you said this yesterday, Parky, about Toy Story 2 on PS2 being pricey. Toy Story 3 on PS2, sorry. Oh, that'll be expensive because didn't it come out on PS3? So like the last gen has value for some reason. How much is it worth? I'm going to hazard a guess, I'm sure you mentioned yesterday actually, 35 quid, I think you said it's worth. Which is crazy for Toy Story. I mean, I've got the PS3 version here with the cardboard sleeve, and I think I paid £8 for that. And damn, I've just noticed my fuel as well. Well, it's alright, get some from this place. Get some fuel. The camera really doesn't like that angle on this bridge. Rare, is it? I'll have to keep an eye out for that now. You know, like you say it's rare, I'll keep an eye out for it. If I find it, then I get a bit of money out of it. I normally ignore kids games when I see them out and about. Kids games and movie tie-in games, unless it's like Marvel or something. I tend to just leave them behind, so I don't know if I've seen it. Probably not, but if I have, I've probably bloody left it. Knowing my luck. Yeah, it's crazy how it's the same game, but more expensive. I don't know. Don't make the pricing structure up. Excuse me. Right. I need to get the concrete slab, that's what I was doing. I lost my train of thought. That's the game going to dish what I'm guessing. Is it? I mean, I know there's quite a fair few PS2 games that suffer with that. But I didn't know the Toy Story. I have no idea. I know Destroy All Humans in PS2 does have disk drive issues. I've seen loads of copies of that. Back again, played a few hours of this, of Isolation. Not loving it. I gotta get through it. Oh, Alien Isolation, is that what you mean, Luke? How we're doing again, by the way, but yes, back again. You played Alien Isolation? Oh, mate, that game, I will shit my pants. I just poop my pants playing that, if that's what you mean. That is a game I cannot play. No heart palpitations, I just don't want them. not scared. Just don't look for mechanics and stuff. See, I don't mind the stealth and the mechanics of it, because to be fair, I spent the part I played of Alien, I spent more time hiding in and behind things to be, you know, I'll be honest, I was scared. If I could get away with wearing stain-resistant underpants, I probably would have done. It's just not something I can play. And the same with the scary games. Subnautica is scary for me. Is that that's the underwater game in it, Ducky? Subnautica? No, I have a very irrational fear of the ocean as it is, and I live right next to the ocean, and I don't go in it. I think that as deep as I go is like ankle deep. I have some weird irrational fear of the ocean, let alone being deep underwater. That's not for me. Didn't find Resi scary anyway. Parky. Now, see, the thing with Resident Evil 7, I found very scary. I think it was because I played it in VR, and it felt a bit on the close. So I think I've just cocked up where I need to go, no? Oh no, I'm going the right way. But yeah, Resi 7 I found scary on VR. The other Resident Evils before it, they were a bit, I think they were more campy and cheesy because the acting was so bad that I didn't find them ones scary. It's a great game. It's scary parts. Yeah, anything scary that's like Silent Hill's a good one. That doesn't half give me panic. I think it's just a dark and twisted story of it. It hits a part of me I never knew existed. Do you play GTA 5? Ego in the ocean. No, I don't play GTA 5. I played it when it first came out. I haven't played it since. What was that? Like we were on about it recently, wasn't it? 2013 was it when it came out? That was when I last played it. I didn't even know about the shark on it. I was Tomb Raider. Ducky. That Tomb Raider 1, yeah? Tomb Raider 1 is definitely an unintentional horror game. Like those mutant things that come after you. Tomb Raider 3 as well. The Antarctica levels with those mutants that jump out at dark at you. Yeah, it's unintentional scares for sure. Have I just reversed to... Yeah, I have. What an idiot. The hooks at the front, the other side. Alright, here we go. There we go. Go. Turn it round, pitch it on, and get the buggery out of here because I've got to get down to that quarry, and it's quite a steep drop. So, what am I doing? Yeah, it's a steep descent into the quarry, so I've got to try and do it without tipping up. That would be ideal. Look up, look up. There we go. No, not the winch. The trailer. We're on. We've got GTA 5 and PS5, not touched it. I doubt there's much difference between GTA 5 on the PS5 and the PS3. Maybe obviously the graphics, but I imagine the game is pretty much the same, all in all. Although didn't they add third-person mode where you can see through the eyes and stuff? I don't think I could play GTA like that. Were I a kid or not born yet when PS1 came out? PS1 was 95 in the UK, wasn't it? Yeah. I was 12 when the PS1 came out. I remember being at the midnight launch in the UK for that. It was a wild time. But yeah, I was basically a kid / teenager. I was 18 when the PS1 came out. Great time to be 18 that far, kid. Weren't like all the nightclubs and stuff had PS1s in, didn't they? Because it was all the rave culture was incorporated into like Wipeout and some of those other games around the time. Frame rate PS5 60 frames. It's barely 20 on PS3. I mean, I'm not much of a frame rate snob, to be honest. I mean, I don't. I half of the time I can't even tell unless you play some PS3 games where you can tell where you've got the worst version of it. I think of a game, for example, the Orange Box. Jesus Christ, some of that you're struggling to get frames in the double digits on that. PS1 was the best first two games. Warzone and ISS. Oh, they were your first two games. Mine were launch games. Can't remember what they were. Bridge Racer. That was one of them. I can't remember the other one. Ace Combat, I think. No, I can't really remember. It's like 30 years ago. Right, is this where I've got to go down that hill there? Right, hang on. Map check. Yep, down there. Realistically, I need to get down there, but I think going that way. Oh, hang on. No, yeah, going round the top and descending that way might be the safer bet. You know what, we're just going to try it. If we cock this up, we cock this up. I've got more trucks to fix it. Plays better on Xbox. Yeah, a lot of games played better on 360 back then, didn't they? PS3 was, what is it, the cell architecture, notorious to develop for. Each to their own. I don't bloody know, but I always had a PS3. I think it was just the exclusive what I enjoyed really. Super Derby Porsche Challenge I played a lot. Scary how long ago it was. Yeah, Ducky, I agree. The mad thing is I remember when the PS1 first came out and the culture that was around it with the games and the TV adverts and the like Lara Croft being absolutely everywhere. I remember that like it was yesterday. But the insane thing is it wasn't yesterday. It was 30 years ago. But then I can't remember what I did yesterday. How do you remember some things from 30 years ago but not something from 24 hours ago? I just don't get it. Oh, I think I'm going to cut this up here. If I get down here into this quarry, we out tipping over, I would be amazed. I really would. Yeah, it is mad, mate, honestly. But for what it's worth, though, I remember the culture and the game, just how gaming in the 90s was, and I think that's what stuck with me all these years later. Hence the sheer amount of PS1 games here. You know, my obsession started in the 90s, and I don't think I've ever left the 90s up here. I think I'm still stuck in the 90s. In all honesty, I mean the music, everything. Oh God! Come on, come on. There we go. Right, here we go. Here's the challenge. I've got to turn on a hill. Anyone played Quake Wars on the PS3 360? No, I've never played Quake Wars, mate. Is it on PS3? Quake Wars? Oh, no. Oh dear, I think I screwed this one up. Right, hang on, let me see if I can winch back out of there. No winch point. Better idea. No, not release the handbrake, you whopper. Detach the trailer. I miss playing with friend and family. Actually, yeah, they don't make games like that anymore, do they? Couch co-op. They just don't do it anymore. And it's like, why? I really don't understand why they don't do that. Right, I cannot move here. I'm pinned. Alright, low range diff. We're going to have to edge this nonsense. Oh, Jesus Christ. I can see me going off a cliff here, right? Pray for me. Oh no, it's going in it. What? Just a bit more power. Turn! Oh, what? It's that one rock, look. One rock is ruining my day. Right, let's try it. We're going to try a different technique here. If this don't work, then I don't know what to do. Oh, buggered that up. Right, I can live without the trailer is the problem right now, right? Oh, hang on. I've got one more trick up my sleeve here. It's that rock under my wheel there that's causing me absolute nightmares. Right, the wheel's on. Turn it, turn it. Hang on. I played Split Fiction with my dad last week. Really enjoyed it. Never played it. Never once played it. I wouldn't even know what sort of game it is. Right, let's see if this works. Crane. No, I don't want the crane. Put the crane away. God, I've made an absolute meal of this. I don't want to bring another truck because that's going to take me ages. I figured I can try and do this without it. Go, go, go. Come on. Winch and turn, winch and turn. No way. No! No, 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 no. I don't want to tip over. Release the winch. VHS, man. VHS is quality. I love watching stuff on VHS. It's the scan lines and stuff. Oh no, this is going to ruin my day. This has ruined it. Ruined it, ruined it. Oh, come on, man. Oh, it has. I'm proper beached on that. Look at the state of that. How does that happen? Oh, oh, no, no, go, go, go. Can we fix this? Oh, no. I cocked that up, right, I apologise. Right, I need to go and get another vehicle to sort this one out. There's the garage. Right. Pacific time. Here we go. That's big. That'll pull it out. That'll fix this problem. Always a nightmare. Yeah, I hate the quarry, mate. The quarry area is a nightmare for sure. Oh, you're talking about these games over here. Yeah, I've no idea about these sort of games. Rescue mission. Big yellow logging truck. You know, the annoying part about this is I was right there. I'm right at the mission drop-off point. This drive down there, it feel like a bit of a waste for a purpose, right? Let's see. Oh, they're all co-op games then, are they? Right, that'll be why I've never played them, mate. I don't have anyone to play co-op games with. Even my wife, she's not really into gaming. She likes Crash Bandicoot, the older stuff, but the modern stuff now. My favourite co-op game of all time though is GoldenEye. 100%. Takes Two is the best co-op game so far. I don't even know anything about it. Honestly, Kev, I've never played it. I probably should educate myself more on sociable games instead of the antisocial games that I'm always playing single player stuff, or it could be classed as antisocial, I guess. Also, how come I'm not wrong? Truth be told, Spider-Man, when the PS2 first came out, I turned 16 at that time, and I found other things to do. I basically missed the PS2 generation. I was doing other things. We'll keep it politically correct, but yeah, I was doing other things at that age. If you own those games, you get a free key for a fence player. Oh, really? I will have a look at these games. If I can find them cheap and they're available physically, then I'll probably have a look at them. You play them on your own, but with 2 controllers. How would you play them on your own with 2 controllers? I mean, I can barely use my toes for anything, let alone play a controller. Is that what you're insinuating, to play with a controller with your toes? Because I don't think I could do that, if I'm honest. My first game on PS2 was The Getaway. I do have The Getaway and The Getaway Black Monday. Excuse me. It's somewhere on here, funnily enough. I think my total PS2 game count is, I don't know, 30, 40 at a push, if you count some of the crap that I've got on there, like I've got a FIFA PS2 game. I don't really, I never really bothered with PS2. I missed the PS2 gen, missed the 14th and go back into gaming, but I was young in 2007 with PS2. Yeah, pretty much for me, mate. I mean, PS2, only time I really played on PS2s is when I went round to friends' houses or parties, or you know what I mean, like when you're out and about. But I never got to sit and play a game beginning to end until my later years. PS2 games are completed. I could probably count that many on one hand, to be fair. Yeah, PS2 is just not something I've dove back into either, to be honest. I wouldn't mind doing so, because obviously I've got a few games that I really enjoy now, but it's a lot of them. You can get the PS3 HDs, can't you? Love the action and the swearing. Oh, and The Getaway. I just played and completed Reanimal. What game's that, Kev? Oh, sorry, keep yawning there. What game's that? Reanimal? Is it a PS2 game? I've never heard of that either. I sound so uncultured when it comes to gaming, right? I only play as an ISS remains on PS2. Yeah, very few in the way of PS2 games for me. No! 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 Now the annoying thing is I've got to just recover that back to my garage and leave again. I'm sorry. I'll be more careful this time. Right, this time I've got it, okay? Second time's the charm. It's all part of the fun of the game, right? Does anyone play farming simulator games? Or any other sim? Ducky, the only other sim games I've played, in all honesty, are this, Mudrunner, Expeditions, Roadcraft, and you're going to laugh at me for this one, Power Wash Simulator. Yes, I played Power Washing Simulator. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but yeah, I played Power Washing Simulator. Got a confession, I had to use a cheat disk to complete a Getaway. Excuse me, Parky, you used a cheat disk to complete the Getaway? I can't speak, I've never completed it, so I can't really speak either. But that's not good, I've just never tried. I played Train Sim World 6 and Transport Fever. I don't know what Transport Fever is, I assume that's like buses, trains, planes, I guess. Train World, how does train simulator games work on a console? Are they a bit strange? I mean, I'm curious to see the Flight Simulator game on PS5, the Microsoft one. I don't know how that would work on a controller. Is it not meant to be like flight sticks and all that jazz? That was cool. Not laughing at all, mate. I tried Lawnmower Sim. My eldest daughter, she tried Lawnmower Sim. She played it for 5 minutes and turned it off. And she also tried Bee Simulator. And I was looking at it and I'm like, what is it with every game with the word simulator at the end? But yeah, she played like a couple of minutes and got bored and turned it off. House Flipper? What the hell is that, Ducky? Ooh. Sorry, yawning again. I'm scared. I assume, Dougie, that's the sort of game where you're buying houses, right, and doing them up, flipping them on. Farming. I've got one on the PS3. Is it Farming Sim 15? I think I can't seem to see it, but I'm sure I've got Farming Sim 15, 14. You tell me the year, I've no idea, but it's on PS3. I've never played it. I remember picking it up in a bundle, so it owes me like 50 pence. You clean houses and paint them. Yeah, pretty much. Right, okay. So you're just basically doing up houses and flipping them on. I get the reasoning behind that, but those sort of games with money in them, I assume you use the money to then buy bigger houses or more houses to move on, and the end goal is just to make your avatar or character super rich, right? Oh, that horn sounds great. Love it. Right, this time, I'm not going to flip the truck over. Walk farm some 57 into flat. Flat on 19, 22, 25. Jesus, how many farming simulator games is there? Did they release one every year or something? I assume they're easy to get platinum trophies on there. I mean, other than Snowrunner on PS5, Expeditions and Mudrunner, I think, is it Mudrunner or Roadcraft? I've got a platinum on one of the other ones as well, but they're the only like simmy games I've got them on. I tried to do the Power Wash one, but Jesus Christ, that was tedious as hell. Right, yeah. Only games to play an hour. Oh, so it's like a pick up and play a toilet game then. So you know, if you can play it on a handheld, what, like the Portal or something, sit and drop a deuce and play, flip a house while you drop a deuce. 2 years, but they missed one in COVID. Right, I get you. Right, let's try this going backwards. That seemed to work last time. Steady, steady, steady. Ooh, I don't want to flip it over again because it'll just make me look crap, won't it? Make me look shit if I flip it again. Right. That shouldn't be so bad. If as soon as I right that truck, it's got a crane on it, so I can pick that other stuff up. Hopefully. Would you say it's easy or hard to collect VHS nowadays? It depends what type of VHS you're after, Spider-Man. I mean, one thing I would say about VHS is you have to check the tape itself, because they get mould on them, and if they get mould on them, they're done. They're no good. You can't really clean them off because it leaves residue behind that can't be cleaned off because the material's just so thin. But yeah, VHS, unless you get... Yeah, that's the problem there, Ducky. You do see them in charity shops and stuff, but the problem really is charity shops don't have the ability to test them, or in my experience they don't anyway. You don't have the ability to test them, or you don't care to. So you could end up buying one and the tape's mouldy as hell inside. And if that's the case, you might as well just bin it. To death, talking to each other about that game. Let's try and fix this problem. Get down here, you. Come on. Yeah, if they've been stored well, they should in the past they should be all right. It's just a lot of people used to store stuff like VHS in a shed, and sheds are notoriously damp and mouldy places, so you just have to bear that sort of thing in mind, really. Come on, truck, get on the wheels. Jesus. Whoa, come on. That was disgusting. Come on now. Bring it into an open space. No, that's not an open space. Right, now we've got it. Surely we've got this, yeah? That'll do. Come on. Yay! Fucking hell! I'm cursed. I'm cursed. Now I need to... I'm gonna rage now. Roll over, roll over, roll over. That's it, that's it. I never thought I was cleaning my stuff on my bike. I never thought I was... I don't think we've got a VHS. You just collect VHS for the sake of it. We've all been there, mate. I am wedged in between this immovable object and this truck. Right. And brake on. Winch. I'm not going to reverse this, I'm going to just pull on the winch. Slowly, slowly. I'm going to have to... Oh, right. I'm going to lose my marbles in a second. Right, let's concentrate. Winch. Winch. And reverse. Oh my god. I'm stuck on something again. That's it. Come over, come over. That's it. Winch it, winch it, winch it. No more movement, just winch. Oh, freaking hell, that was stressful. When I was 67 VHS tape right now, I used to have 300 from cherry shots. Bin most of them. I assume they were a bit on the manky side. Quite a few years over the years. Yeah, as long as they've been kept in good, nice, dry place, they should be alright, but it's just a lot of people, myself included, when VHS got phased out and DVDs were the thing, before I binned all of my old VHSs, I put them in a box and put them in the shed, and in the end they just went to thump because the box went a bit green. So yeah, I just ditched them all off, put them back in. Oh, VHS. Yeah, I think it's just more and more people are appreciating the old aesthetic of not just, well, of a lot of things of those days. You know what I mean? Into the background while I'm into for a reasonably priced CRT telly. Any pointers? A reasonably priced CRT TV. What's reasonably priced, Jason? Because there's hi, by the way. It depends, really, Jace. It depends on the size you want, because CRTs range in price and the brands. I mean, the Bang & Olufsen ones, they command quite a fair price, same as some of the Sony ones. But yeah, they take up a lot of space, don't they? So you've got to bear that in mind, Jace. To be fair, Kev, I think he's still here in the comments. He might be the best person to talk to about CRTs, mate. I mean, I've got mine, but cargo. Right, we're going to do one drop at a time. Yeah, I've got a couple of CRTs, but they're only like 14 and 16 inch ones. Yeah, true. Facebook free sites, yeah, that's a good one, from Parky there, Jace. Facebook Marketplace, or the free sites, or even your local. I'm pretty sure there'll be a Facebook group for like your local town or village or something where you live. If there is, get on there, have a goose. Or another one, what I did when I got mine, I went to a charity shop and asked if they had any. They didn't. but I left my phone number and it says if you ever get any in to call me, and they did. There's that as an option, I guess. Where's that concrete slab? All the way over there. A small one, like 100 max. I want both Scott and composite inputs. Yeah, I'd just like you say, just try different areas, mate. Whether it be charity shops. A charity shop's a good one. If you go to a donation centre, an actual charity donation centre, and if they don't have any there, which most charity shops, to be fair, they don't, just leave your phone number and stuff, and I don't know, make a donation to them and say, look, if you get any in, give me a call and then I'll buy it off you. Or there's the groups, or even eBay. If you drive, Jason, I don't know if you drive, mate, but if you drive, your options might be a bit more open with certain places on eBay, because the problem with the CRT TVs is they weigh a lot, so a lot of people are not keen on shipping them because of the weights. You got a CRT TV with a built-in DVD player, is that what you mean? Okay. If so, they're worth quite a fair bit, you know. Ones with built-in VCRs as well, they're worth quite a bit these days. If I get one for nothing, mate, never mind paying £100. If you get one for nothing, tell it me. I want a bigger one. I've only got a 14-inch here, and my 15s, they need recapping, which I just haven't had the time to deal with myself right now. Never store anything in the loft unless it's been adapted. Well, yeah, that's true. Especially if it's an older build house as well. Let's go. Let's go, go, go. Well, I feel quite relieved now. I've nearly finished this objective. If it weren't for that flipping of said vehicles, I'd have had this done a while ago now. I'm going to steal the fuel out of you, Pacific, as well. I'm running out of fuel. There we go, that'll do. Scaler for the older console. Couldn't be happier. Yeah, that's always an option as well, Jace, to be fair, because CRTs take up a lot of space because of how deep they are. Like my desk space here that you don't see obviously on the camera, I'd say a good third of it is CRT TV, which is just insane if you ask me. Well, retro gaming needs and all that jazz. Right, hang on. No, that's my level, I didn't want that. Stop engine. Right, let's look for another quest. Right. 2 cargo containers to the warehouse. And where are said cargo containers? Oh, they're right here. Oh, sweet, we're doing that one then. Oh, it's that there. Right, hang on. Where's the Pacific? The Pacific might do this better than the little one, actually. If it can have a trailer hitch on the back. Can it? It looks like it. Let's just try it. If it can, I'm stealing fuel out of the other truck and we're using this. I myself don't really see it. They're good for the older stuff, for sure. I mean, you can't beat when you turn it off and you just touch the front of it. That good old static electric. Sorry a second, I'm taking this jumper. Don't worry, I'm not stripping off. We do have a t-shirt on. But yeah, if you want, I mean, CRTs. The problem with CRTs, like I say, is they just take up a lot of room. I mean, you can get first generation LCD TVs that are virtually the same as the CRT, but they're just a lot smaller. Like I've got one here as well, so a first generation flat screen Sony TV. It's freaking brilliant. If anything, it's probably better than the CRT. Because the problem with CRT as well is as soon as I aim a camera at it, if I film something on it and then play it back, it squeals. It makes like a weird squealing sound. I don't know how to eradicate that because I'm technologically inept, in all honesty, but I'm not too fussed either. I don't really film much of it. LCD, it's just a little CRT Pro, with OLED, which is not compatible. Yeah, yeah, it's LCD. This one I've got here. Oh, nice. Yes, get in. I'm going to steal the fuel out of the other truck. Right, so we are going to, what did I say it was? There. Right, so we need to get onto that road, and long windy road all the way up the hill. Right, getting out of the quarry is going to be a challenge, isn't it? Maybe go that way. Oh, that bend is probably a bit too sharp for this trailer, isn't it? We're gonna try it because I've kippered that run, haven't I, with that trailer. So, oh no, I'm gonna use that other truck, pull that trailer out of the way, and we're gonna go up this way and go out counterclockwise, if that makes sense. Change truck. A very old HD flat screen with all the inputs. I just feel the picture's very soft and dark. I'm using pre-high def consoles. You might be financially better off actually looking for an older flat screen, in all honesty, Jace. What is going on here? Bloody rocks, man. What's the rocks? It's not got all-wheel. I kept trying to switch to a mode this truck doesn't work. Old plasma looks great too. Yeah, that's probably a good shout, Jace. Have a look for old plasma or old LCD. Come on, get up there. Get up there, for God's sake. Upstairs, which I used to press on it. I see where she's going to start. You haven't looked for something like that, Jace. I mean, the Sony one I've got here, I can send you the model number, but it's a bit dark in my room at the minute to do it now. But I can take a picture of the back and send it to you tomorrow if you want. I'm going to go on new TVs. No, Ducky, the older stuff looks awful on new TVs. Especially the PlayStation. It looks terrible on some of the newer tellies. Right, there we go. I feel that will suffice to get out of the quarry now. We can try, right? VHS looks on a flat screen. There's an older flat screen, should be okay. I wouldn't see why not. Oh, I've got visions of losing this load already. Losing upscaler without it. Horrible. Yeah, that's another option as well, Jason, is those upscaler things. Jason, what do you want the CRT for? Is it for the retro gaming side, is it? Because if it is, then yeah, there'll be definitely someone in here who will know more than me at least. It's terrible on LCD. Yeah, I've got a Sharp. I don't know what model it is, but it's an LED TV. LED. But when I tried playing PS1 games through the PlayStation 5 emulation thing, Jesus, it looked awful. Like the images were really torn. Like Yeah, I can't think of the right phrase for it, but it was impossible to do. Okay, so this truck would be impossible to use too. Get up that hill, get up there, get up there. Slow and steady. And mostly for SNES, Mega Drive, PS2, and Xbox. Yeah, maybe for the PS2 and the Xbox, get one of those upscaling kits. Whereas the older stuff, I don't really know what to say on the older stuff, to be fair. Oh, this truck is, it's like it's big, but it's got no power at all. You have a good retro store near you. Me, Ducky? No, do I buggery? There's no decent retro stores down here in Cornwall, and if there is, I'm yet to find them. Oh god, this truck is abysmal. Right, now low range reverse. Let's try that again. A bit more oomph. Come on, come on. Needs all-wheel drive, this truck does. Jesus Christ. Come on. Right, I've got a bit of an idea here. This may or may not work, so let's just try it. Change truck. New flat screen options. Older platforms. My TV's open. No, do they? Now that is something I did not know. My TV, it just has like game. Fuck's sake, like game mode or something like that. How have I done that? I have completely done that one over, haven't I? Fuck's sake, that truck is no good, and that one is piss weak. Right, next alternative is to ditch the trailer, get halfway up the hill and winch it up. Let's just try that. You get out of the way, you piffy little thing. Right, get the trailer moving. Well, as I go. Yeah, I'm all the way in Cornwall, like as far southwest as you can get. And there's not a lot of options for video game stuff down here. It's mostly Cornwall's like a retirement town for the elderly more than places for younger folk. Oh come on man, Jesus, this truck is woeful. Come on, come on. Right, what other vehicle options have I got in my garage? Oh, where's the rotation? Rotation, what is going on? There's no retro shops in London, only CEX. You use the Azov. I don't have that unlocked at the minute. The only trucks I've got in storage are DLC trucks from when I bought all the DLC for the PS5 version. Like this thing, it's just easy mode for the game, but I don't want to use the DLC. I want to do it with only the standard game trucks, so I don't want to use that. That's a standard game truck, so you know what we're going to do, we're going to test this out a sec and see if we can customize it better than that. Yes, there's one option. Can display a PS1 game as if it was on CRT. I wish mine bloody did, Kev. It's terrible, my TV. Tyres. Oh yeah, you're talking Kildare, I don't know. It's in Scotland, right? The answer is available straight away, isn't it? No, mate. Unless I think you have to go to Russia to activate it, if it is. But I've not been to Russia on this game yet either. I'll have a look in a second. Let me just stick some tyres and whatnot on this. I'm only going to try and use this so I can have 2 trucks pulling that trailer, if you know what I mean. Just in some desperate attempt to drag that trailer up the hill. Winch, engageable diff lock, yeah. Have I got 4-wheel drive thing for this? Oh, I need to go to Alaska to find that. Right, we're just, you know what, we're just going to try it as is. And let's go for it. I mean, it looks nothing on it, isn't it? But we'll go for it. There we go. This thing's probably got no pulling power and it's just wishful thinking. But if anything, I could probably flip the other truck over with this truck and have options. I'm in Bolton, Great Manchester, loads of CX and yeah, nothing like that down here, Parky, other than 2 CX stores, a little market stall place where the guy that runs the place is a decent bloke, don't get me wrong, but Jesus Christ, his shop is stacked from floor to ceiling with Pokemon stuff. And I ask him about games and he's not exactly on the ball. He's more interested in Pokemon, which is fair enough for his business, I guess, but he's got stacks of games. I can see they're at the back of his shop, but I can't get to them because he's just got boxes and boxes and boxes of Pokemon stuff. And I'm like, can I move my way to go in? And he's like, oh no, I'll do it another day. I've been like 6 times and he's never done it, so I've just given up now. Yeah, that's pretty much my options down here. As up 8%. Okay. It doesn't tip. Yeah, I remember one of the Azods doesn't tip, but my plan with this game is to play it in order. So, other than for the tutorial purposes, I've not even been to Alaska. I'm just going to use all the vehicles that are available in each area going forward, just making it harder for myself without playing it on hard mode. But yeah, I know I could technically cheat and go to Russia and get the Taiga, whatever it is, and the little tank scout truck. I could get them pretty easily and then just ruin the game for myself. Loads of cash converters in Bolton. The game's very well best. I've never been to Bolton, mate. I don't think I've ever been. Oh, I've been to Manchester once. 2005 to see Linkin Park, I think it was. Strangely, they had Lost Prophets supporting them. Ain't no one following Lost Prophets anymore. I'm looking for upscalers now. The 60 quid for a multi-input scaler. Oh, retro scaler to work. Anyone know it? See, now I don't know on that one, Jace, but Kev might know. He's really into all that stuff, and so he might know. LG are great for gaming. Not been there, Luke. I ain't talking to Luke. Never mind. Right. Objective again. Rescue mission. Nope, no tippy, no tippy, no tippy. Luke, did you go to Manchester specifically to see Lost Prophets? That's the question. I mean, I've seen Lost Prophets quite a few times over the years. I saw them at a festival. I saw them in supporting Funeral for a Friend and Bullet for My Valentine, and then I saw them supporting Linkin Park. I didn't actively go to see Lost Prophets though, which is probably a good thing, right? But to be fair, they had lots of fans, Lost Prophets, didn't they? It's not the fans' fault that he was a bit of a, well, he's a nonce, is it? Stay away, there's nothing there but just pockets and bags from my... Oh god. Peter. Yeah, Ian Watkins. I mean, I'm surprised he's still alive in prison. He should have been stabbed up many a year ago, that weirdo. Right, let's try again. This truck is the bane of my existence. Go away. Go away. You know what we're going to do? Change truck. You can stay up there in your little world of patheticness. Go away. Too far away, give over. Right, this is going to be an absolute nightmare. Come on. I'm sure this game's trolling me on purpose, right? What do you mean it's too far? It's right there. This game is genuinely trolling me now. There we go. We're on. They did one good song. Oh god, they did I can't remember the name of it. Dragon Ninja vs Shinobi, I think it was called. That was a very good song back in the day. But that was before we all found out that it was a bit of a wrong. He was murdered in prison. Was he? Is he dead? Is he dead now, Ian Watkins? Shit. Good. I didn't know that. I thought he was still alive. Oh, good. If he's gone, that saves the taxpayers looking after that nonsense, doesn't it? Come on, you can do it. You can do it. No, you can't. Come on. This game is a proper troll. Do I think I can take that truck up the other hill instead, right? God, we're just gonna have to try. You know, if you don't try, you don't know, do you? Right. I'm not moving that way. I'm not moving that way. Oh, I'm getting tetchy now. They're all at it now. Nonsense. He got took hostage a few times whilst in Donald. Yeah, I heard that he got took hostage. I didn't know he'd been killed though. Jesus. No one deserves it better than that, right? He knows. Jesus. Deserves everything they get. If I tip here now, right, I'm gonna lose my marbles at this game. It is proper trolling me. I can just feel it. I'm gonna pull that up here. Now this would be taking a piss if I hit. Let me go this way without any issues. No, it's not letting me do that either. Trailer, you're annoying me. Oh my. Right, get me out of all these rocks. I'm moving this trailer. I'm gonna spit me dump. Oh, nice. He was a deserving then. Need a JCB. Oh, mate, I need more than a JCB. What I need is a bloody, is it a Chinook? The double rotor helicopters the US use. I need one of them to pick up that big ass trailer and just take it out the quarry, please. And while you're at it, take my sanity and my patience. Right, we're going to give it another go, but I'm going to try a very slightly different approach. This one's called the "it better fucking work" approach, right? Because I think I've seen day and night cycles, and I'm still in this quarry. What am I drinking? It's just water, mate. It's just a bottle of water. I know it makes some weird squeaky sound though, doesn't it? That's just a bottle. But yeah, I'm not drinking alcohol, mate. I don't drink. This truck is so piss poor, it's ridiculous. I honestly think I could probably have done it with the other truck. The one I sent to the Shadow Realm for getting in my way. Right, that should suffice. Did you think I was drinking alcohol or something, Parks? I hate water. Pepsi. I am brew of himself. You don't like drinking water? Like literally the liquid of life, no? I mean, I know some people don't like it, but no, water's all I drink. I have to anyway with the... My sanity is getting tested. Honest to God, it really is. You know what? I'm going to straighten this trailer out. There we go. This game is fully trolling me. What's the rest of the freezer? Yeah, February. Copy pop, council pop, as my dad. Yeah, we used to call it council pop from where I'm from. Oh, not copy pop. You know the worst part is the truck I needed that I sent off has got the crane on it, and that could have helped to put these containers back on this trailer. So now I have to recruit that other truck again, which is just something I didn't really want to have to do. So yeah, I've got to go back to the garage, drive all the way back down here again, and we're going to change the day-night cycle because I'm sick of night time. But I'm going to try something different now that I should have just tried first time around, in all honesty. Give me the bloody truck. Why is it not doing that? Right, hang on, bear with me. I've got to go to the top of this stupid list for no particular reason. Let's get in that truck. Yeah, we're gonna do it because I don't trust the other trucks now. I'm getting quite annoyed at this situation. I'm gonna put one of those containers on this truck and take the little trailer and put the other container in the little trailer. I think this truck's probably got a bit more guts than those other ones I've just been arsing around with for what feels like an hour. Damage, nice one. As long as I don't flip it over, it should be okay. Hopefully I can get this objective complete this time. If I knew how, I'd put like a poll on the screen on what are my chances of succeeding and see what the percentages of it is. I'd love to know what people would think about that, because I honestly have a feeling that if I flip it again, I'm gonna give it up before I throw controller. Excuse me. But I'm confident this time that we can do it. Controller rage. To be fair, I don't ever get controller rage, but this game does test your patience sometimes. You'll do it. I have confidence. Yeah, that's it, Kev. You know it. But yeah, I don't ever get controller rage because I guarantee if I threw a controller across the room, I'd be more worried about the damage it would cause to something else rather than the controller itself, and then I'd be hating myself for putting a dint in the wall or something. The water here tastes like crap. I'm not joking. Oh God. Jesus, just get them that filtered water or buy bottled water and stick it in your fridge and all that jazz. Water down here is fine. I don't have that issue, thankfully, with bad water. But I know some places do. Like some places get, what is it, the lime scale in the water and stuff. That I just don't. I can't abide by the idea of that. That sounds disgusting. Right, so there's my targets, and this is my, what's this, fifth attempt at getting those containers out of the quarry now. So relaxed, it's inevitable. I nearly tipped over then, Kev. Don't jinx it, mate. You can have all the confidence you want, and then you tip over. That's it. You know it, Ducky. That's the problem with this game is you get all complacent and you get comfy in your minute, and then next thing you know, it's game over and you've got to go and rescue this crap. Some knobs on YouTube throwing their controller with your FIFA Online. Yeah, I've seen some of that stuff. Like Call of Duty's a good controller destroyer. Well, it's not a controller destroyer, it's the person that does it, but it's a rage-inducing game, isn't it? But yeah, I just don't see point in throwing something, because not only do you look a lemon for doing it, but you destroy your controller. And I mean, controllers are not cheap these days, are they? I mean, what's a PS5 one? 70 quid? And I don't know how much PS4 ones are these days, because do they still make them? I have no idea if they still even make them. So, and finding ones that aren't some cheap knockoff is also a pain in the backside these days. If you're a controller for a wood with this, yeah, that's it, mate. I would, honestly. I mean, I thought like during COVID and stuff, I played a lot of this and Gran Turismo 7 when it first came out, and getting the gold times on some of those licenses, Jesus Christ, that was rage-inducing in itself. Right, can I hook on now to... Oh. Why can I not get the winch point on there? Come on, that'll do. There we go. Right. Let's try the next one. 65 quid PS5. PS4 still 50 quid. It's for a second-hand controller. I can't justify that. That's ridiculous. Surely it'd just be... I mean... PS4 50 quid. I mean, how much are they brand new elsewhere? Surely they're probably 50 quid. Gran Turismo puts an hours on that. So, what a wheel. Yeah, I had a wheel for Gran Turismo 7 when COVID happened. I got one of the Fanatec DDR ones. It cost me like $1,000. I blasted the hell out of Gran Turismo, and then when I got bored of Gran Turismo, I just sold the wheel because I just stopped playing on it. I didn't use it anymore. Right, this is going to be a challenge, isn't it? Because I've got bloody... Best option. Take the trailer off. No. Right, we're gonna try something. If this goes to shit, I'm gonna lose my shit. Right. So now I've moved that. I can't justify that. Quite well on Amazon. Controllers are controllers these days. It's not like they used to be, where they used to be really cheap, shitty ones, and they'd never work for like more than 5 minutes at a time. Right. So I think that is what I want to do for now. A second. Move forward. Ditch the trailer there. I have 250. Probably the GT Logitech Pro, GT Pro. Yeah, I can't play F1 games. I don't know, I think it's maybe the downforce in the cars or whatever. I always drive them like I'm playing Gran Turismo, and I'm not very good at F1 games at all for that reason. Right, can we get beyond this stupidly large block here? Yes, move it, that's it. Right, my confidence is here now. Whether it stays here or not is another question. I need to get that in the trailer without tipping over would be a nice thing. G29, that's the one. Awesome. That's one aspect done. Now the true test is then turning around. Should have just done it turned around the other way. We out the trailers on Jonah. But you know what? Sod it, we're going for it. We're gonna rough it and try our best now. Get on there, rotate, rotate. What are you doing, stupid container? That's the way, go on. You see regular Biofilm games, 2017. Played a 22 horsepower GT car. This one, yeah, I'm not one for modern races anymore. I mean, I've replayed Gran Turismo 2 recently. I love Gran Turismo games, especially the older ones. Gran Turismo 4. Perfection. I wish you could save when you want in this game and just reload when needed. Yeah, that'd kind of break the game by doing so. I think there's a way to manipulate that though, with the certain settings. You go into settings and you change something in the settings, and you can manipulate the game to autosave. But that does kind of break the game, doesn't it? In all honesty. I keep forgetting this truck's not all-wheel. Turning this round is going to be a pain in the arse. 56-point turn? What do you reckon? You know what? I'm stealing your fuel just because you're in my way. And then I'm going to move it. God, it can't even get up there. Get out of my sight, truck. I don't want to be anywhere near you anymore. With Project Cars, going to racing. Yeah, Project Cars was okay actually. I didn't mind it. Project Cars 2 was alright. Project Cars 3 though, that was more like an arcade game. It felt more like Need for Speed than simulation style racer. Oh mate, don't curse me. Don't curse me. Honest to God, if you've cursed me by saying fingers crossed, I won't be happy. I'm trying a different method to get out of this quarry now. If I have to, I will ditch the one of the trolley, get the container out, come back for the other container, and then come back for the trailer. If I have to, but that is not my preferable way of doing things anymore. I've had enough of manipulating trucks around this quarry. I want to be out of this quarry and never come back. Yeah, 3 was not very good. Yeah, it wasn't, man. It was like they decided to just change what Project Cars was on the 3rd game. I don't understand why. I mean, obviously they had a reason for it. We're moving. 2029. Completely PS1 question. What's next? To be fair, Kev, 2029 is probably an accurate assessment, really, because I've had a few people think that I could complete the PS1 set by the end of this year, but there's just too many games that are like 2, 3, 4, 500 quid to make that feasible. Maybe. We'll just have to see. You never know. I might win on a scratch card or something, and then I'll just buy them all in a one. But yeah, 2029 is probably a good long target in it, really. But next, how can I get out of this quarry if I just missed the way out? Oh, just go round and come up there into a brick wall. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. No, come up to there, go round that way, and then I need to be on that tarmac road, don't I? Jesus, this is going to be an absolute whopper of a mission. Where's the end point? Where's the end point? Cargo container to the warehouse. Oh, it's down there. I had the map the wrong way around. What an idiot. Right, so I need to get onto that section there. Right, what's next? No, maybe PS3. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to full set another system ever again, just because of how much crap there is on any given console. No, EA owns the license for Project Cars. Oh, of course they do, mate. EA owns all the things and then destroys it, don't they? Sounds about right. I don't know, Parky. I enjoy the PS1 a hell of a lot more than the PS3. And I know some people will be like, why, it's more modern. But no, I just do. I mean, some of the greatest games of all time originated on PS1, right? But yeah, PS1 for me, hands down. You can get past the brick wall. Just have to go slow. What brick wall? The this way, if I'm going this way, Ducky. Are you on about that thing there? I can get over that bit, you mean? I've got to kind of go up there to turn left anyway, so I guess I'll probably evaluate that option when I get there. PS3 full set would be good. Yeah, I've seen a few pictures of other folk that have done it as well, and it does look good, but well, honestly, it takes up a lot of space, even more than PS1 in all honesty. Like the PS1, I've weighed it up on my unit here. It'll fill the rest of this one you can see just here, and then another one that's just off shot. So it'll literally be one entire wall of my house will be black PS1 cases. Oh, I've got nowhere to winch. Come on. Are you joking me? Get up there. Get up there. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. For God's sake. I tell you, this game is trolling me. Great. You know what? Detached trailer, get up this goddamn hill, and then go for it. I can't even get up there. What is going on? Fucking rock under wheels again. Go away! Go away! Oh God, I've just missed another comment there. I've got 500 plus games. Full set all the Lego games. I think I've got most of the Lego games on the PS3. I mean, I don't really like the Lego games for what it's worth. Not my sort of game, but I've got them anyway. I've got 89 games on PS3. I think PS3 I've got about 400 games. Go on that. It's Patch trailer now, we're up on this hill. What do you think of platinum copies on PS1 and PS2? I'm not going to risk going that way, by the way, Ducky. There's no way I'm going to risk that. If I tip it over going that way, I will lose my shit. Besides, it doesn't get me anywhere really. It's about the same sort of distance to get round to where I need to go. What was I just reading then? What do I think of platinums? You know, for PS2 I don't care. PS2 and 3 I don't care if I have platinums, I really don't. But the PS1, I don't want the silver cases, just the silver games, because they stand out amongst all the black. I just think the black and white wall, as you can see behind me, just looks pretty sweet. Those are two of the PS3 games. Oh, nice one, Kev. You've got a lot of the good big titles as well, don't you? Like Silent Hill Downpour and so on and so forth. I think that's the only expensive PS3 game I want in my collection now is Silent Hill Downpour, and that's just because I've never played it, not because I want to collect it per se. I've never played it. Lego Batman and Jones is great. I didn't mind the Lego Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, one of them. I think it might have been Lord of the Rings. Excuse me. The Lord of the Rings one I didn't mind. The rest it just felt a bit too samey for me. But then I'm not really a fan of like a lot of the kids' games anyway, like that. The platinums look good next to each other, but yeah, I agree, Ducky. I don't mind if they're all like in a collection of loads of platinum games for stuff. I'm gonna lose my shit soon. Do I talk politics, Marius? Not really, mate. If you want that, you're in the wrong place. No, ain't nobody want to listen to my politics. Trust me. I'll probably upset people if I start getting on that one. So let's not do it, eh? Hello, pal. How you doing? I'm Manchester Retro Gaming. How we doing? Thank you for dropping in there. Oh God, I feel like this is going to tip me over this. Over the fucking edge. Should have went the brick wall way. You're probably right, mate. I probably should have done, shouldn't I? Yeah, I've got the biggest titles, easy to collect years ago. Yeah, they were. I mean, I used to have quite a good PS3 collection back when the PS3 was relevant, but I think I sold it all for one reason or another. I don't recall the reason, but no doubt it was friggin' female reason. Come on. We're going to have to just do this literally slow as shit now. Talk politics. A little bit laugh. More than it should have done. Go on, get up there, get up there, get up there, get up there. Jesus, this game does not make anything easy. Right, let's get up this last hill, and then the meat of the challenge is done. I'm out of the quarry! Yes! I'd never thought I'd be happy to say those words. The other part of my own, it sounds like Swiss caught, and that's because there is a standard release. Yeah, that's true. I don't know why they did that, but yeah, the director's cut's the platinum one, isn't it? Yeah. I don't know what's different about the director's cut versus the standard. Is it like extra cutscenes or something? I'm giving it full beans on full power. I ain't messing around with low range to get up that hill. I want to get out of that quarry and on. Let's go. We're out of the quarry. It's only took me an hour. Right, I want that trailer connected to me now, so I've got my winch separate. let's go. It was only released on Platinum. Yeah, why was it only? Why did they do that though? I mean, the standard edition of Silent Hill 2 is in cardboard box in it. It only came out in the cardboard one with the 2 discs, the special edition, and then they released the Platinum as the director's cut for whatever reason. Right, so I'm just, what am I doing here? Right, I'm not focusing on what I'm doing. Right, that's the orientation of the map. So I just need to follow this road all the way. It's like one big just mountain pass, switchbacks to that. Right, that's easy. That I've done the hard part then. I'm just going to make sure I can make it there with the fuel that I've got. 160 litres should be enough to get me there, right? Once I get on smooth surface, it should be steadily going. I'm excited to finally see the outside of the quarry. Yes, Marius, you know it. I'm out of it, look. Let's get out of there. No more quarry. I really enjoyed collecting, but I didn't have the space, so I would buy games, rip them to iSofa, and then sell them for the next. I used to do that when I was younger, back in the day. I'd either borrow them from friends or rent them from Blockbuster, or there was a video rental shop in the shop. Like there was like a small shop area where I lived, and they had a video rental shop, and I used to do the very same thing. Go in there, rent games, like £2 for a 24-hour rental. Take it home, stick it in computer, copy it over, take it back. Another one, yeah, and sell, copy them to discs, burn them to discs, and sell them at high school. 3 for a £5 I used to do them. But then it was movies, love film. Yes. That was another good way of doing it. Yeah, I remember that. Love film when they used to post your stuff out to your address on it in mail. We can't get in trouble for that now. It's been so many years on it, so we're safe now. Oh, hang on. I know what I didn't do. There we go. That container at the back wasn't packed and it was bouncing weirdly. I used to pirate Specky games. But they're just cassettes, weren't they? You could just literally stick something in the side of the tape, like a bit of sellotape or a bit of rolled up paper, so you can then copy on them or something. Indeed, yeah. They don't do that stuff no more, do they? I think those is it the Netflix access disc or something? I saw one of them for sale recently on eBay, which was just weird. But yeah, they don't do anything like that no more. It's all, you have to give us your personal details for you to watch things online. Yeah. I thought it was with cassettes. It was just a little tab along the flat top edge between the 2 main faces. Come on, truck, come on. We can do it. Honestly, I'm so glad to be out of that quarry. I feel like I spent so much time in there that I was going to probably not do it tonight. I was on the verge of losing my shit with the mission in the quarry there. I think I'm pretty much done for that area now in the game. I think there's one more mission you have to go back to, but you don't have to get out, you just have to get in. I think anyway. Yeah, no one. Yeah, you know, with the old school shit when you're back. Yeah, I know vinyl's something that's never really gone out of fashion, has it? It's always been something on the sides of, like, you know, like CDs come in and cassettes, but vinyl's on the edge and it stays there. It's not like it gets phased out. Like CDs came out and cassettes completely got phased out. I mean, I haven't listened to a track on a cassette for many years. And then same with DVDs and VHS. But yeah, vinyl stayed just hanging on in there, didn't it? But yeah, we need to bring back VCRs, VHS, taping your music off at radio, sticking a cassette in your boombox and taping top 40. We need to bring back Blockbuster. Do you know what I mean? Just bring it back. Just bring the 90s back to now. The world would be a better place. God, I don't even know how you'd do that these days. You know, something. Yeah, the art. I mean, I know the art. Service side squid. I hope I've got that right. Yeah, they are still quite popular. I think more so at the minute. I've seen a lot more people buying CDs than I have done in the past few years prior, to be honest. Playing CD on PC in 2000. The disc labels as well. Yes, you know it, Grey Fox. You know how it is. We need to do it. We should do a petition and petition the government to just bring back Blockbuster, bring back Love Film, bring back taping top 40 off at radio, bring back Saturday Night TV, the Gladiators, and I mean they can't do it. I know they wouldn't, but you know, bring back Saturday Night TV stuff. VCRs, all that shit. Bring it back. No. I thought we were going to tip then. Got to know that not every new thing is an upgrade. No, that's true, Marius. Drive-in cinema. Now, I didn't really ever get to experience drive-in cinemas in the UK up until just a few years ago, actually. I don't know if it was a common thing in the UK, to be honest. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong in the comments there, if I'm wrong, but the one time I experienced a drive-through movie, it was great. Watched Goonies and laid in the boot of my car, like with the boot up, laid in the back, 'cause it's an estate car, laid in the back and watched Goonies in the car. That was great. Are we stuck in nostalgia mode? Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with nostalgia, Kev. To be fair, sometimes it's nicer to just pretend the world that's happening right now isn't happening, and just stick with the nostalgia. Let's just pretend what happened 30 years ago is still happening now, without the nasty parts of it all and all that shit. And sell the copies to see it. Oh, you mean like modern games, if you could copy them? You know, Smart, I wouldn't be surprised if you could copy games to Blu-rays. You can buy recordable Blu-rays, right? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I'm not that tech savvy, so I wouldn't know, but I'm sure you can buy recordable Blu-rays. Maybe there's ways that you can't copy stuff to it, but I'm sure some savvy computer guys cracked the ability to do it. I didn't have them either, so me and some friends made our own setup on the local football pitch. That's great, Marius. I like that one. Yeah, the one that they have occasionally in my area, the drive-through one. It's literally you've got it's on like a private housing estate, like some rich person's estate, like big massive mansion and gardens, and they have a screen in there, and they basically want you to pay them to go and watch a movie in their garden and sit in back of your car for luxury. It's a bit weird. It's not like the proper ones that America had. You can get writable Blu-rays, but so let's stop making it. Have they? I assume that's because someone was able to crack them to copy games then, no? I could be wrong on that, but yeah, that sucks if Sony know that's why. But we can... So the heck is Sony... it's class. Bring back the 90s, folks. That's all I want. I just want the 90s back. That'll do me. The music, for sure. Done another quest. Low demand, I think, was their reason. Fair enough. That's one thing, innit? The other brands still do writable Blu-rays. Right. Let's have a look at what my other objectives are. We're not doing the tasks or the contests right now. Just some of these are ridiculously stupid. Like, just repair a truck, look. I've got to go and take a load of bits and repair it, and that's about the extent of it. I don't know if that truck I get to keep or not, though. GMC 950. Is that not what the truck I've already got on the map here? GMC 950. Let me just have a quick look. Yeah, I don't think it'll give me another one to the same truck. That won't really make much sense. So we'll just evaluate the jobs, contracts, whatever, out with the old. What's that one? Get that trailer. Oh, that's that one I put on hold from previous. I brought my kids up in the 90s. Wouldn't change it for a thing. Yeah, man, the 90s. Remember, like, the way when you to go home on an evening was when the street lights came on. I remember that. Right, so hang on. What was that? Saddle high required. Beams, a drill, and a trailer. So that's where the trailer's got to go. But if I remember rightly, the trailer was in the other map, and I would have to bring a truck from up here down here where I've just come into there, into the next map to get the trailer, to then bring it back, to go all the way round to get to there, and then obviously that's not doing that. I think I'll save this mission because there's a big one. I'll save this one for tomorrow's stream because that'll take a while, and it's already late now, to be fair. They're locked, and they're logging ones, which that other truck I've got is probably better at doing than any of the other trucks I've done. So I think, folks, I am gonna leave tonight at that. So we're gonna stop the engine, park the truck, and I'm gonna just I'll leave the game here. So when I pick up tomorrow, we'll start here because it's quite late now. What time is it? midnight midnight again. Yeah, I've got work tomorrow, so I should probably knock off and get some sleep anyway. So yeah, hang on, let me just catch up with the comments. Sorry. It's the 80s for me. 90s was the best. I ain't been in the adult. Cartoons and everything were better. Yeah, man. Nickelodeon was massive. It was. I don't live too far from that part of the world. You're trucking. Oh, nice. Nice one. Let's build a collection. Thank you for joining. Oh, you're not too far from Michigan, no? I don't know if how real the map looks geographically, but I'm enjoying it nonetheless. Good night, mate. Good night, folks. Good night, everyone. Yeah, thank you all for joining in. It's a bit late for me now, so yeah, I want to get some sleep. But feel free to add me on PlayStation, follow me on YouTube, whatever, all that funky nonsense. Quick question before you go. How popular would you say NES was in the UK? Oh yeah, the NES was pretty popular in the UK. I can't say for sure because it was not a system I ever owned. I had a Mega Drive, was my first proper console. I had a Commodore 64 prior to that, and I wouldn't exactly call that a proper console. It was a waste of money, put it that way. They were god-awful Commodore 64s. But yeah, NES, there you go. Kev will know more than me. Yeah, the NES was popular. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to get off and stop chattering absolute shite. And we'll pick up exactly where we are at right now. I'll leave it like this, and we'll pick up here tomorrow on the next stream. So yeah, in a bit. Have a good night, folks, and enjoy the rest of your evening, day, wherever you're watching from. Toodles.